welcome then, and first of all thanks to Wings Over Scotland for letting us hijack their event, because that's really what we're doing for the first hour or so, first couple of hours. Because what we want to do is, we want to pick your brains to see if we can take this idea called Inform Scotland forward. Before we do that, and Cadogan's going to be the man who really does the picking of your brains, but what I'm going to do is a little bit of the history of it. What is Inform Scotland? And, where did it all come from? So I'm going to start with that just briefly here. So it was about last summer that on the Wings Over Scotland website, below the line, there were a lot of comments about how frustrated people were getting, and that's grown obviously with the mainstream media. And one of the ideas that came out of that was for a crowd-funded campaign to let the general public know that they're being basically lied to a lot of the time by the mainstream media.
Great ideas. I know you're not comfortable speaking. This person's pure gobby. So buddy up with them and they can speak on your behalf. Make sure that they've got your points in order. Yes, one-to-ones with them. And then collaborate with other companies, other groups as much as you can. So I remember after the referendum there was a lot of talk. I know we've got Indie Live, which is a fantastic tool, really helpful. But there was talk about Commonweal were going to do a programme, a television programme. There were other groups that had similar ideas. I don't know where any of them are in the planning stage, but rather than them all having their individual, they could work together and make it cheaper, more cost effective, and create these kind of channels. So where we can, collaborate with like Commonweal, guest registry, Wings, make sure that we're utilising all of that as much as we possibly can. And that's pretty much as far as we got with that. That'll be.
We'll finish up then with 2 minutes on finance, but no one likes more than 2 minutes on finance.
So we need a few things. If you like to look at it as a workflow or something, I mean, you need a purpose. I think we all understand that for sure. So websites are going to have mission statements and things, and we should really consider these target demographics when we write these mission statements as well. Then of course we've got methodology and how to get the dissemination out there. I think we're cybernats, right? We own the internet. We know about all those tools. We're bloody good at it. But the actual messaging, I think, is very important to nail and just be accurate and get right, and therefore linking it to those target demographics. And I think that's how we'll get beyond that 50% points. I've no idea what those points are.
Okay, Simon, get up here.
Thank you, I'll sit down and I'll
I mean, not to hold you back, basically the main points from this were we need to make sure that anything we produce is really accurate. That we act like our own lawyers. If we're going to put stuff out there, we've got peer review going on, we don't go off half-cocked and we don't basically shoot ourselves in the foot. So accuracy, transparency will be important, because if we're successful in any way, shape or form, there'll be people after us for sure. That'll be a sign of our success. So basically making sure that there's nothing that we do that we're not proud of and not prepared to have in the public domain. And that's just a very brief summary of what we're doing.
Okay. But it's always what my wife calls it, which is the stupidometer test.
Yeah.
Before anything goes out, someone who wasn't involved in the original production gets to look at it and make sure there's nothing daft in it. Yeah? My wife's always right about these things. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Okay folks, hope you enjoyed that. We're going to maybe try and talk to...
We are now going to summon the barman.
The barman coming.
Well, you can't leave them, so you need to choose one. Take a group off with you and start choose one of these.
Okay folks, we'll be back later. Bye for now.